Hello and welcome to Classy Handmade. Today I'm here to do the 10 hook questions. So hello, I was tagged by Kim of the Crafty Nomad. So hello Kim, and thank you for tagging me. So the first question is, what is your favorite brand of hook? Right now, my favorite brand of hook is the Clover and More hook. And the reason why it's my favorite hook, that's the only hook other than Boy I ever used. And I liked, or Susan Bates. But I like the Boy, sorry guys. I love the Clover and More hook. And I also like the style of, so my favorite brand of hook is the Clover and More hook. Question 2. What is your favorite size of hook? And my favorite size of hook is a 3.5. And the 3.5, because I do a lot of amigurumi, and that's a letter E hook. And it's my favorite because I do amigurumi and it's great for me for amigurumi. What do you prefer, tapered or inline? I prefer inline. And I have two sets of hook here. They're both the same size. Sorry, I don't need. They're both the same size. But this one is a tapered hook. And the tapered hook, it says that the throat is narrowed and the head is raised. So the head is not in line with the shank of the, which is right here. If this didn't add on a ergonomic hook, you would see it's not in line with the shank of the, or the handle of the hook. A tapered inline hook is in line, the head is in line with the shank, which is the handle. So I prefer an inline hook. Number 4, how do you grip your hook? I grip my hook pencil. But sometimes when I'm making like blankets or anything, I'm changed and I don't even realize that I have changed. So especially if I'm going fast, I would change and I don't realize until I look and see, oh, I changed. So, but my preferred way is the pencil grip. And that question is number 4. Number 5, what does the style of hook indicate how you crochet? For me, yes. As much as I like doing the pencil grip, I find most time when I'm doing blankets and stuff, I tend to do the knife grip because I would wrap the yarn around my finger and also when I'm doing blanket, I tend to use a tapered hook instead of an inclined hook because sometimes the yarn to me, I don't know, it holds better when I'm doing like blankets and I'm doing like double crochet and stuff. I tend to use a tapered hook, and it does the hook, the style of what it says. The style of a hook indicate how you crochet. Yes, so the style of hook do indicate how I crochet and also the project that I'm doing. Okay, and that was number 5. So number 6, do you prefer ergonomic hook or a regular handle hook? I prefer ergonomic hook, but I grew up without ergonomic. I grew up with the tiniest hook We use most tiny thread, smallest thread you can find, and the tiniest needle you can find, because we make a lot of chair backs in those days and a lot of doilies. So I did not know about ergonomic hook. So now I love the ergonomic hook. So I do love ergonomic hook. So what are your thoughts on light up hook? I never use a light up hook. I will never buy one, so I would know. I would not know what it's like to have a light up hook, because I wouldn't get one. Okay, next question, number 8. Have you ever used a hook with interchangeable head? If so, what are your thoughts? I never use a hook with an interchangeable head, and I don't think I would ever get one. I knit and I use the interchangeable knitting needle, and I like those. So I don't know if I would ever buy an interchangeable hook set. So number 9. Do you like projects that require small steel hooks or regular hooks? That's a hard question for me, because I grew up with the steel hook, just the regular steel hook, very small, and I love making projects with the steel hook still. So I would say I prefer the ergonomic hooks and bigger hooks. And the biggest hook I ever use is, I think it's a 10mm hook, and I only use that hook once. The biggest hook I use a lot is a 5mm hook. And I think it's just the other day, let me see, about 2 weeks ago, I used this hook for the first time. Other than that, I use the 5mm hook to make like hats and stuff like that. So that's my biggest hook I really use. A 5mm hook, and I use a 6mm hook once. So and for the steel hook, I don't prefer it, but I use it because I still use a lot of thread and beads and stuff to make a lot of items. So, and what I started doing, I took some of my hooks, especially the steel ones, and I started to add some handles on it, because I do prefer the ergonomic handle, and it's better to grip. So I start adding some handles onto my steel hooks. So, and that was question 9. So I do prefer a larger hook. If you were only allowed to use 2 hooks for the rest of your life, what size and brand would they be? It would be a 3.5 and let me see, this, and a steel hook. This steel hook is a 7, and it said 7/1.65. So that would be my 2, because I like to make jewelry and I like to make necklaces with the small yarn and stuff. So it would be a small steel hook, but I would add a handle on it. If I could find an ergonomic hook, a small ergonomic hook, but I don't think I ever saw one this small. So it would be a small steel hook with an ergonomic handle, and the brand would be either Susan Bates or Clover or More, and a 3.5 hook. So that's my answer, guys, and I thank anyone who would like to answer these questions. So thank you, and I hope you can find some inspiration or something in this video that, you know, could help you in your crochet journey. So until next time, bye.